Hello, friends. I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? Hope it's good. Everything here is all right. Doing a little bit better. Lots of medication. Voice is kind of raspy. But today, we watched. I had on in the background watching Poland and Argentina's World Cup game today because my friends at Portal Games are from Poland, and so I like to pay attention when their team's doing well. And their team was doing okay. The first half was exciting and fun stuff, and then they just kind of fell apart. But that was expected. It was expected. Fully expected Argentina to win. I think everybody did. Fully expected Argentina to win that game. And so, if you don't know me, I love soccer. I've always loved soccer. I played soccer when I was a teenager. When there was the first time that really started to come around this area was in the early '90s. We had a local rec league, like a 4-team league, and I've been following soccer ever since. And I really enjoyed the sport. But if you know, you might not know this about me. I don't normally pay too much attention to the World Cup. It's not important to me. Why? Well, because Team USA is not good. They've never been competitive on the world stage, and the World Cup is just like, is it Brazil, Italy, Germany, or whoever the fourth wild card is, like France this year? Who's going to win? You just pick one of those, right? Spain, maybe, has been good in recent years. So it's just like, I don't know. When your country is not good at the sport, it makes it difficult to figure out like who am I rooting for. I'm not really rooting for anybody at that point. I usually go. I usually will watch every year or every World Cup. I basically just watch the last match and I root for the underdog. That's what I do every time. And so when the underdog wins, that's a big deal for me. Uh, and I have jerseys that I purchased because the underdogs won. So that's typically my approach to watching the World Cup. But this year, um, M has showed more of an interest in watching that sort of stuff with me, mostly because we watch my kid play so much, and so she's been turning on the matches and just been playing in the background. We've watched Team US play, and it's been enjoyable. The other reason is at this top level, at this level of sport, right? Especially in the group stages, it's kind of hard to watch. They're usually imbalanced. There's usually one dominating team in the group, and watching them play other teams is like watching professionals play against a high school team. It's just like, what? Watching the two lower ranked teams play against each other can be fun. The matches can be energetic, but it's just like at this level of the sport, it's kind of not the best. I almost prefer watching lower level leagues. I enjoy watching MLS soccer. I haven't in years and years, but I enjoyed it because the players are not world class players. And that means there's more opportunity for fun stuff to happen. When you have world class players versus, I am a huge I am a huge Premier League fan. I have my Premier League team, and they're not good. And I will watch Premier League given the chance. I don't have cable anymore, so I haven't followed it heavily in years. But that level of soccer is there's a lot of passing the ball around, and it can be kind of boring. So, and the World Cup is very much that way. Teams will play for a draw. It's a very common strategy, and it's just kind of boring. It's just like, I don't know, not my favorite version of soccer. But I've had some fun this year. Enjoyed watching the Poland and Argentina game. Enjoyed watching the U.S. men's team. I mean that 0-0 draw against England gave me a lot of hope this year. That was big. That was really big. I really did not expect us to draw against England. And so I think there is a tiny sliver of hope for the U.S. men's team this year. I will watch their next match. Don't have the highest hopes, but hey, we made it into the 16, right? So, do you follow soccer at all? Do you follow the World Cup at all? And is there overlap there? Do you watch both, or do you just show up for the World Cup? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends and wonderful people. I really appreciate you. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Today's word you should know to sound smart is orotund. It is an adjective meaning characterizes a voice distinguished by strength, fullness, and clearness. In a beguilingly orotund voice, the conductor offered a synopsis of the evening's opera. Orotund. O-R-O-T-U-N-D. I definitely do not have an orotund voice with this current head cold.